Hello, Lynette here in Australia at Belle's Uniques, and welcome to my channel. I have a ocean themed journal here for a flip through. I've had a couple of the covers sitting around for quite some time, and I'm going to the markets next weekend, so I thought I'd have them there to show people the sort of thing that I can do and possibly even sell them. So I have two. This one I haven't finished. I've got the inners here to go into it, but I've got two covers, and these were cardboard that comes in a pack of sheets. So my daughter bought a set of sheets, and two of these cardboard pieces, I just grabbed them, trimmed down the edge, and have used them as a cover. So as you can see, there's a lot of texture on this cover. This one's not quite finished. I've still got some little dusting to do, but I have covered it with the parchment, the grease-proof baking paper, like I do, and I did that with my dragon journals as well. So then I've got some old lace and laid that down in underneath, and then I've actually gone and put these little beads here just in sort of little lines in around as if it's the edge of the shore, and I've put some little dangles in there as well, just to make it more ocean themed. So that is the cover of the second journal, that will be almost the same on the inside. Of course it won't be quite the same because of the different dyed papers and things like that, and however I end up embellishing it, but it'll be very similar. We have a tassel here which is removable, and I've used colours of the ocean. So we've got some golds, some sandy sort of colour, got some sari silk in here, little tassel there with this beautiful bead. I actually got this set of beads in mind to do a mermaid journal, which I just haven't got to yet. I've got a little wooden feather because we often find feathers on the beach, and there's always pink shells, lots of blues and greens, a beautiful little vintage button there, and some blue grey. Got a little turtle and some tassels. So that is the tassel itself. The cover, as you can see, is the same as the other one. The lace in places has been put in different spots, and I've got in the center here the starfish instead of the octopus, and a little seahorse. And then there's like a little, the shell, and that's kind of like one of those little anchor, it's off an anchor piece. And the side, and then the back. I love it. I think it's quite beautiful, the different depths of colour and the texture. It's just gorgeous. And of course we have the little ring for the tassel. The top has little bits and pieces coming out. We've got 3 signatures, and the side has plenty to be seen as well. So on the side, I didn't want it to come out too much, and I do need to make an enclosure. I think I'll get a couple of little bulldog clips, the little mini ones. I don't have any at the moment, and then put a chain on it. So that'll be really cute, and I'll have more little dangles coming off it. So it must be nearly 2 years ago now, I took a painting course, and this is one of my paintings that I have just printed out. And this is a part of one of my paintings as well. I've got some beautiful shells, a mermaid song, and the pink shells I just love. I love shells. I've got shells all over my house. A little cluster with lots of texture. So I tea dyed some paper with some blue in it, and then I've torn the edges of some of them just to make it look a little more like waves. And we've got tags, a couple more of those bookmarks. Never let anyone dull your sparkle, and that is just, you know, the ocean is all about sparkle, isn't it? I just love the way even the sand sparkles. Another little tag there. All tags are covered on the back with tea dyed paper, and look at the texture on that paper. It's just so beautiful. It's very water-like to me. So there's a lot of coloured paper in the blue greens. There's a little paper clip there with a pearl, and there's pockets, some nice paper, and this another little beautiful cluster. Isn't that gorgeous? Plenty of my whale through there. This little paper clip with it's actually a deep blue bead there in the button, but you can't really tell in this overcast weather. This is got a lot of writing space in it, this journal, and it's got less of the printed pages than what I would normally do, and heaps of blank pages for writing. So it'd be a great journal for someone that wants to write in it, and lots of tags to write on, and lots of beautiful little bits and pieces to think of the ocean, the sea, the beach, whatever it is you call it. This is one of my underwater type watercolor paintings that I did when I was learning watercolor. Another beautiful little paperclip dangle with a dolphin on it. There's a vintage button paperclip. And on the sari silk I had some purple as well, which, I mean, I love purple, and you quite often see purple in shells and down on the beach, and even in the depth of the water. So lots of cards, shells, more shells, little belly band, and a pearl and a starfish, which is really gorgeous. And just some of that paper that I dyed, just some came out really light and some came out really dark. It was quite amazing. And look, I mean, to me, I don't know if you can see that very well, but that's just so water-like. It was quite beautiful. I really enjoyed doing it. It was a great little experiment. This is a stingray that I painted, and lots of beautiful coloured paper. Another little cluster, some little pearls, another bookmark, more shells, and more writing paper. So it's quite a simple little journal. Well, it's not really little. It's A5 size, so half a A4 page, but it's quite a thick journal. It would be, because I didn't change it from the box, the scores that it already had, so it's 6.5 centimeters, which is 2.5 inches, and it's just gorgeous. I really liked making them. As I said, I haven't quite finished this one, but I like doing the two together. Was fun, and it was just an experiment to start with, and it's turned out really beautiful. So that is my ocean themed journals. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and see you in the next video.